It'll say live. There we go.
Yep.
There we go. We're live. All right, here we go.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo!
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Here we are. Whoa, special show, special time, you guys. This is exclusively Van Halen, the weekly or almost daily EVH show here on Johnny Beane TV. It is May 20th, 2022, 3:05 p.m. Eastern, noon 05 Pacific out here in Santa Cruz, California. Where is it where you are, man? What time is it there?
It is 9 o'clock, 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
At plus 5 minutes.
9:05. It's time to rock.
I think it's always time to rock.
It's always time to rock.
There's no limits to that. Oh.
Right on. Well, hey, really quickly, we've got some announcements we got to do at the top of the show because we have channel members here on Johnny Beane TV. If you'd like to become a channel member, click that join button right below the 9 thumbs ups. Thank you so much, you guys. Top tier are executive producers, and they are Dave Ennis, Vinyl Freak 5150, Mike Neese, Music Therapy Laz, Majestic PB&J Cat, Wayno, Steve-O 5150, False Flag, Sherman Callahan, Andy Carson, Michael B., Arhabs, Warlag, The Chad, Lawrence Christensen, Lenny Lou and Mary, James Gum, John Moronic, Paul Martin Woods, Stephen Franklin, Fabulous Disaster, Michael Smith the Captain, Thomas Santiago, Joe Christian, Jim Ray Hawkins, David Allen Wright, and Steve Carmichael. Those are the executive producers. Those are the ones that's the top tier that make these shows possible. Such as exclusively Van Halen right here. We are live on YouTube, where if you'd like to help support the channel, support these shows, any super chats will change the color of my lights. And let's see, we're live on Facebook, Johnny Beane TV Facebook page. We have Facebook stars. Digital gift helps in the production of these shows. And we're live in the exclusively Van Halen Facebook group, just under 63,000 members. EVH Gear Live Facebook group and Facebook page. Johnny Beane TV Facebook group and personal profile as well. So, man, this is a big show. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Okay.
This is awesome. You guys, you might have to help me again. Michel Schinkel.
Michel Schinkel, yes.
Michel Schinkel.
Yeah, that is difficult, but thank you.
But you're here. So
well, you already we have quite an audience, if I hear. Sounds the same every time, but it's quite big.
It's awesome, man. It's awesome. So just to let you guys know, we're Michelle and I, we're Facebook friends. We've been on Facebook for probably many years. and obviously we love Van Halen. Huge Van Halen fans. So this is gonna be a great show for you guys. Many awesome Van Halen stories. I mean, plus it's an earlier show it's earlier in the day, so we're actually going to have some more people here in the live chat.
Well,
So,
maybe some more European people.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Our friend Pascal is here. He's from France.
All right.
Look at that. We got Symmetry. I think he's in Canada. There he is. We got Majestic PB and J Cat. We got Janice. We got Vinny. Hey, he's on time. Awesome, man. We got Paul Martin Woods. We got let's see, everybody's here. We got John Moronic. This is great. Even I'm here. Look at that. This is excellent. Andy Carson is here too. So yeah, this is great. This is great, you guys. Earlier show. And you know, I mean, really, this will be the best show we've ever done. So you definitely want to be here.
No, I think you know, you can never come empty-handed. You know, if we're gonna talk, then we have to eat something. So I thought I'd bring a pound cake.
Oh, man, how old is that? That's from not? Did you just bake that?
No, actually, when I got this, it was already pretty much rotten.
Eaten?
No, rotten. But you know, this always worked on Facebook. When I posted this, I mean, let's just start with some collectibles, and this was always pretty much, you know, people like to see this. It's quite. I think it's quite unique, but it's empty now. But I thought it might be a good introduction,
dude. So that was a promo, obviously for pound cake.
Yeah.
What country is that from? I don't think they had that here. I never saw that.
No, that doesn't say. But you know, I think. I think if I never thought about it where it came from, but if you ask me, I think England. You know, the most special stuff comes from England. You know, all the let's say all the picture discs, they're all from England.
Right.
Except Mexico had a picture disc of 1984. But other than that, every single or 12-inch picture disc, that is all from England, and they have you know some extra you know, like Feel So Good with the, you know, with the sleeve.
With the right.
Yeah,
that one. I never had that. I wanted that one. I never got. I was too young to buy it. They wouldn't sell that one to me, man.
Okay. But you know, a lot of the extra stuff comes from England. So okay.
Yeah.
That being said.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, we're gonna get into this. If you guys if you guys could only see some of the stuff he posts on Facebook, it's unbelievable. Would you consider yourself a collector?
Oh yeah,
Van Halen.
Yeah, I think that would be an understatement not to do so. That's just, yeah, it's you know, it's but the you know, the funny thing is you had Steve Emerson a few months ago.
Yeah,
I mean, he's got a crazy collection. But the thing is that you know, he's got a totally different collection. You know, Steve, he has a lot of posters and backstage passes, and that is the stuff I don't have that much. You know, I collect more like guitar picks, 7-inch singles or vinyl in general. And so there's much. Actually, I think in my collection, I have collections within my collection.
Whoa.
You know? And in the group, I'm a member of a collectors group. Hi guys.
Hey, shout out.
Shout out. And but they all have their specialities. You know, some like Roger Kinney. He's more like the vinyl king on bootlegs, if I may say so. And Mike Cassis, he's got more the one of a kind stuff, but also a lot of vinyl. Now Rodney Carr, he's more collecting ticket stubs and backstage passes. Yeah. You know, and yeah. So I think everyone has his specialty, and that makes it fun. That's a good group, by the way.
Oh, it's a great group.
Yeah, the best.
It actually is the best.
Yeah.
What is it actually called? It's a Van Halen. Is it called the Collectors? The Collectors group?
A memorabilia.
Memorabilia. Yeah.
But it's,
Yeah, there's a lot,
it's
a lot of
yeah,
great
but
stuff.
but it is meant for the more serious collectors. I mean, if you just you have to show your stuff, or this. So it's not a very big group.
How did I get in there then? I don't.
Yeah, but
How'd they
that's
let me in?
I think that's why I like it, because it's not too big. The Eddie Van Halen group, it is about 108,000 people, but most people don't really care. It's too big.
It's mostly casual fans that like Jump.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, and that's about it. And the collectors group is more for serious people and more serious collectors, and I love that. Better quality. Let's put it that way.
It's quality stuff.
Yeah, that's correct.
Definitely. Yeah. Dude. Yeah, I'm excited, man. You probably don't even know this, but I thought I was a huge Van Halen collector actually for a lot of years. I mean, a lot of the stuff you're talking about, like that pound cake foil tin, I've seen I was aware of that. Never had one, but when I was a teenager and in my 20s, I would go to the import record shops, and this was before eBay. This was before the internet. I would look through Record Collector magazine and order vinyl interviews, all those France and German, like the Pound Cake, like CD single that had the interview at the end. You know that one.
Yeah.
Right. I would collect and buy all that stuff. I mean, for years and years and years. I really don't have much of that stuff anymore these days, but I'm aware of a lot of it. But so I'm very excited to finally get to meet you in person and talk about this stuff, because this is awesome stuff.
Okay, well, if you can just push the button and put it. You put it on, and I will talk all night.
Wait, sounds good, man.
I know, I got a lot of stuff ready, but it's too much to show, and the thing.
Oh no!
Yeah,
the more the better. The more the better.
All right. Well, okay, then it will be pretty late. But the thing is, I cannot show. I have many. All the singles and the vinyl. It's hard to show. It's too much, and too. So it's not. No. But okay.
We can talk about it.
Okay. Where do you want me to start?
We can talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, let's see where. Well, first of all, let me just say hello to some more people here. We got Halface, we got Polly Walnuts, we got Jane B. Good to see you guys. Good to see everybody. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, R2R3 is here. He says, "What time is it, dude? It's noon 17 here, but it's 9:17 there. So." There's a major time difference here. That's why it's an earlier show today.
Yeah.
I actually had to wake up for this, believe it or not. So
okay, well,
I usually don't get up till 2 p.m.
No, but if you listen to my voice too long, you get sleepy again. No problem. No, there's no problem. No problem.
I'm ready for a nap. Okay. So what do you have?
I just take over.
What's your favorite stuff? What's some of your?
Oh no, okay. Maybe we can just start with this, because I thought I put it on for the occasion. Let me see. Oh, my name is there. See. Oh yeah. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Way. Because everyone, well, not everyone, but most people, they have the Eddie shirt.
Yeah, I used to have one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this one came straight from Mike.
No way.
Yeah, it's that was on the Balance tour, and we had a lot of fun. And actually, a friend and myself, we were the only guests backstage at the Van Halen show. That was the tour with Bon Jovi, and the band was before. They played early, and. So they actually were kind of bored, and so we talked and blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden Sammy came out with a prototype T-shirt, and he gave that to us, and And then Mike said, "Oh, then I cannot stay behind." So he went in the dressing room. He came out with a shirt like this. So, but I think that these were made exclusively for him because those were never for sale. I don't think so.
Wait, so that was one of Michael Anthony's actual shirts?
Yeah, and I still wear it.
Oh, you know, you never took it off, huh?
No, I think occasionally it was washed. No, it came
originally, that shirt was white, right?
Yeah. How did you know? No, I guess it was clean when he gave it to me. But it came straight from his clothing cabinet.
Oh, dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, and you know, actually I wish all my shirts were like this because actually you don't have to iron this. You know, it's there's no it's a perfect material.
Oh.
It's
Man.
You know it will not it's I don't know no, yeah, whatever.
So that shirt is straight from Michael Anthony. Like when you bought those at the I had the Eddie one when I saw them on the Balance. I saw them 3 times on Balance out here in Northern California. So that one's from Mike. What's the patch on the shoulder? That we never had that.
I have
that
to get
side.
used to it. I'm mirrored. No, this is actually. I think these were used shirts because there are some holes in there, and I don't think Mike did that. They were just old shirts, I guess, and the real work shirts, and they put down the logos. I guess.
Yeah,
but it's it's and every once in a while I still wear it. It was from '95. We are 2022 now, and still okay. But I like that one.
Yeah, but what's the patch? What that patch came with the shirt?
Yeah. It's
what does it say?
I don't know. Can you see?
For over 100 years, security storage.
Yeah, okay.
Standard of excellent. You've never seen that?
No, yeah, okay, but I was not prepared for this question, so I don't know what it says.
Oh, that's cool though, man. Because we never, my shirt didn't have that.
Oh, okay. Well, I think okay. That's okay. There you go.
So that's cool.
Okay. But okay. Talking about stuff I got from the band. The first meeting, I got this from Sammy.
Oh. The Red Rocker sunglasses.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And
did he wear them?
I guess it's why he I don't remember exactly how it happened because a friend came along with me, also got one. So I don't know where he got them from, but he just gave it to us. So it might have been new. I'm not sure, but he gave it straight to us. And I have I got this from Mike. That's a set with his strings.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, because back then, my buddy Steve, he actually has got a museum. And I used to have one when I used to live in a bigger house, and I had the whole top floor for myself with all glass cabinets full with stuff. So I actually called that the Van Halen Museum, but unfortunately, that is no more. But I still got all the stuff. But so he actually signed it to the museum, so that is fun.
Oh, for the Van Halen Museum, Michael Anthony. Oh, look at that. Yeah. And those were his actual strings?
Yeah, they were used. I believe this was used in because this was 1998. So I think this was used on the Rock am Ring or Rock im Park. Yeah.
Wait, so is that a used set?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Like
this is the best show we've ever done, man. Do you understand this? This is
no. You had Steve.
Okay, well, Steve Emerson. Steve Emerson, you have to come back and top this show now because holy crap, he's got used strings from Michael. This guy has everything.
This is also but I think it's well okay well there's not really structure in my conversation. But okay, let's show this.
Where'd he go?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Man.
you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, this
Van
is
Halen.
this photo was taken in Rotterdam. That was the homecoming show.
Did you take that picture?
No, a friend of mine.
A friend. Okay, I've seen that picture. Yes.
Yeah, I got the negative, so I can print posters. Oh, I did not say that, I guess.
He was just kidding.
But, no, yeah, okay, but but this was the homecoming concert. Van Halen had not played in Holland since 1980, so this was 13 years later. So this was the fastest sellout on the tour, and it really was a great show. And what happened the next day? They played in Belgium, and I was in the pit together with Mike and with Matthew Brook at Stack, and he was replacing the strings, and he gave Ed, from this guitar.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah. So
wait, so you said Matt Brook.
Yeah.
Matt Brook gave you those strings off that guitar that night.
Yeah, from that show, from the
Oh my
Rotterdam
gosh.
show.
Can you guys believe this? I can't even believe this. This is unbelievable.
Yeah. I never lie. So, but it could have been some from my own strings, but it's not. It's real.
Oh my gosh. Man, I thought I was a collector. I had a couple CDs. Look, this guy has everything. Dude.
And then we're just starting.
We're just starting here, you guys.
Yeah. Well, I
It's a pretty good start, Rock Daddy. This is amazing.
Okay, well, let's now we're just busy with the photos from the Rotterdam show. I have this one. Okay,
oh wow!
And actually, if you
that's a great picture.
Well, you see the logo. That's the shirt. That is
yes.
That is the fan club shirt that I had made. And
you made that shirt?
Well, no, I let it make. It is my design. I had different colors, and it sits like this.
5150. Police code for somebody who's crazy. Flipped out. Eddie's studio. Van Halen's 7th album. A Dutch Van Halen fan club magazine. So that was your fan club magazine.
Yeah.
That was you.
Yeah.
That was you. That's amazing.
So, but the funny thing is that one of those shirts ended up on stage, and Sammy put it on. But yeah, at that time he always put everything on. So
yeah.
But I think it's funny that that was my shirt. So.
Oh man.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Okay. But by the way, Johnny, it says you have a sound of applauding.
Yes.
Yeah. But do you also have a sound of slapping someone in the face?
That's a weird question. I've got the sound of breaking glass.
Oh no, because I asked that because I hate. I love to tell stories and I love to show stuff, but I hate bragging. So if you think that,
dude, this is your show.
Oh, okay.
Brag all. You're the guest here. You can brag all you want.
No, but I hate that. I love to share stories, but I hate bragging. This is it's not my style.
On here, it's all good. On here, this is the one night. It's all taken care of.
All right.
No, we love this stuff, man. I mean, that's what this show is all about. Exclusively Van Halen. This is exclusively Van Halen right here. Look at this.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and then have we this one. So, this is still from the same show in Rotterdam. And
wow, number one Van Halen fan. That's you.
Yeah,
that's you.
Well,
I think that is you. I think you are the number one Van Halen fan.
If Mike says so, that it must be true.
If Mike says so.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well,
Yeah, brag away, man. This
you
is
know,
amazing.
actually, I don't like the word fan. You know, it's like kids stuff, but you know, it's. But I take it from Mike. It's, and well, this is my pride and joy. This
Wow.
is,
Alex.
you know,
What does it say?
he tried to write in Dutch. He wanted to say thank you for everything in Dutch, but he forgot. While he was writing, he said, "Oh, how do you write for?" Because he misspelled it. He wrote it in English. Bedankt.
Oh, yeah.
But you
Yes.
can see the rest. Bedankt
Uh-huh.
for alles. So I think this
Bedankt voor alles.
I think it's quite unique to have one of the Van Halens write in Dutch.
In Dutch.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
Oh, I have a good. Okay.
And we're just beginning.
Then I can go here. There is a line in my story. Okay. Talking about Dutch, we have Edward here with a little bit of Dutch.
Whoa. VH fans are the best fans in so that's in Dutch. Is that in Dutch? In the world?
In the world. In the world.
In the world.
Yeah, it is as simple as that. You know, because you know he started to write and they say, "Hey, Ed, it might be fun to do it in Dutch," and then he changed. And and I saw it posted a few weeks ago somewhere. So, but this is actually yeah.
Who did that? Who posted that?
Well, in another great group.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can see here. This is because Alex he did it a second time to write for my magazine, and here it is. Here it is correct.
Oh, nice. So he did that for your magazine, and that was later printed.
Yeah.
Later, you had that in your magazine. Okay.
Yeah. And the same with halfway the pen was empty, so we had to change. Can you see this?
Thanks for all the support. Love Van Halen fans. Sammy Hagar.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay. And
yo, Dutch fans. We'll see you. Dutch fans are great. We'll see you all soon. Michael Anthony.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, that was the good thing. I had Mike. I was able to interview him often for my magazine.
Oh,
and then,
wow.
and then I asked, could you write something? So, so he did. So often he just a line like this, very short, but it's. I think that people liked it.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
And there's another picture.
Let's see. Somebody on Facebook said good morning to you, but it says Facebook user because that's within a Facebook group. Who said that? Type your name. Type your name in the chat.
It's morning.
There you go.
Or maybe when I'm finished, it's morning. I believe so.
When you're finished, it'll be next week.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'll keep talking.
Oh, it's mine.
As long as I'm allowed, then.
There
I see Mike. Oh,
Mike?
That is my friend Mike. Yeah,
awesome.
He already said he was going to bother me.
You're going to be bothered a lot after this, man. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. But okay, so while in Berlin and the guys were bored, normally I always, when the dressing room door was closed, for me that was a sign. Okay, I'm not going in. I always respected those, their privacy. But this time in Berlin, I heard Sammy play guitar, warming up, and then I think, okay, what the hell? I just come in, and he did not mind at all, and I even was allowed to take a few pictures. But his wife Carrie was also there, and then I said, I don't take pictures from you, I keep your privacy, blah blah blah. And then they said, no, that's okay, and then they posed for me, and that was this picture.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
You took
later
that.
on,
You
sorry?
took that. That's
Yeah.
you took that picture. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's a great photo, man.
Yeah, but they were so kind. It's instead of saying, okay, you're right, we don't want to take you pictures, then you go ahead, no problem. And later on, I gave him a framed copy of this, and then okay, let me see. And it was a few months later, I got this in the mail. Oh, let me see. Saying thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, but along with some guitar picks. That's really nice. It's
Oh, wow.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, there's no more gases to go.
It's amazing.
Okay.
What a collection.
It's
Wow. I mean, obviously you have CDs behind you. I think those are CDs. Are those all Van Halen?
no, that would be I can show.
That'd be pretty awesome if it was.
Okay, I will point out what Van Halen is. Yeah. That starts here. Yeah, and that goes all the way here. Until okay, let me see. Yeah, about here. So this is all Van Halen stuff.
Wow. Man. And is that it?
Actually, this also.
So that's the official releases. I'm assuming that's like all the singles, all the single stuff from different countries. I'm assuming. Is there some of the I don't know if this is a bad word. Is there bootleg stuff?
No, it's
Unofficial.
there might be some stuff.
Stuff might have somehow got in there.
There might be something. All right. So.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. I think this was fun. Through the years, I took a lot of stuff. When I went home and then past the security, then we took a lot of stuff from the wall. Backstage. And this is all. I think this was a funny one.
Where was that?
Well, I think I took this. I think in Austin, Texas.
Oh, you came over here to see them. Okay.
Yeah. I traveled to the US for Van Halen, especially 6 times.
Wow. Which tours?
Well, when I was very young, 18, I traveled to Los Angeles to see them on the OU 812, the Monsters of Rock tour. That was the first time I saw them, because I'm from '68, so I'm now 43 years old. Sorry, 53 years old. And when the guys played in Holland, I was just too young. In 1980. Yeah, that was the last time in Holland.
When did you first get into? I probably should have asked you this a while ago. When did you first get into Van Halen, and how did you get into them?
Well, when I was 10 years old. I always tried to figure out when it was, but approximately somewhere in the summer of 1979, a year after the first album. And we all have older brothers. And a friend of his, he gave me a tape. He put it on tape for me. Van Halen 1. And
the first album?
No, sorry. First it was, a best of. And there was Running with the Devil.
Like a mixtape.
Yeah, just...
of the first 2 records?
Yeah, no, he was
Maybe?
just a mixtape for all kind of musicians,
Music.
bands, and just different. And there was Running with the Devil, and I said, "Oh shit! Oh, this." So and I said, "Do you have more from this band?" And because the thing is, I always like the name, because it's Dutch, Van Halen. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's how you say it, Van Halen.
Can you say that again? So the
Van
official pronunciation of Van Halen is
Van Halen.
Von Halen.
Yeah, and
Von
actually,
Halen.
I prepared this. if Edward would be in a Dutch telephone book,
Mm-hmm.
it would be like this.
Really?
So actually, his last name is starts with an H and not with a V.
Really?
Yeah, in Holland, Van of Van Den is just a middle name. It belongs to the family name, but it's not really like in alphabet. It's not. It doesn't count. Like Adrian Vandenberg, the guitar player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if he was in the phone book, or he is, I guess, or he was, but there's
He
no
probably
phone
is
book.
again.
No, yeah, there's no phone book anymore. But do you have phone book? No.
No,
but
I'm actually sitting on 3 phone books.
Oh, yeah, you really need that.
I'm 3 feet tall. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, I'm
Okay.
kidding. I'm kidding. But
but Adrian Vandenberg, it would be under the B.
Because it's all like one. It's all one word.
He made it one word, Vandenberg, but it's actually Van den Berg. So if you put it like this, like I showed you, then Adrian Vandenberg would be Berg, Adrian Vanden.
Vanden. Oh, so Vanden and then Berg is 2 different names.
It's
Vanden.
If you put it on alphabetic order, that Van or Vanden doesn't count. So you take the last word, and then for Van Halen it would be the H.
Wow.
But then again, if you look in the record store, some record stores in Holland have Van Halen under the H, and that's not correct because the band name is Van Halen, so it should be under the V.
Right.
Make it more complicated.
That's unbelievable, dude. I thought I was a fan for a lot. I never knew that. I think we all learned something totally brand new today.
Yeah, but I mean that's I'm from here, how could you know? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's 9:42 there where you are.
That's correct. Yeah,
man.
Yeah, see, that's it's already almost 1 hour, and I'm
see,
I'm not even starting yet.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. I think this is fun.
Set list.
Yeah. This is from the first the opening show or the first European show with Sammy Hagar in Munich, Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, it Won't Get Fooled Again.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the except for the show in the Whiskey. That's the only on tour. It's the only time they played this song.
Really?
Yeah. After this, after Munich. Sorry, after Munich, they dropped it from the set list. So, but yeah,
they dropped it from the set list. But it was a single though, right? They released it as what? I mean, that was the first single released to radio for the Right Here Right Now album.
Yeah,
I remember first hearing that on the radio, being like, "Wow, what's this? Oh, it's Van Halen." I couldn't believe it. And then I had the CD, the promotional CD for it, and all that. But they only played it that one time. You're saying, like, actually, yeah. I don't. On that, I saw them 3 times on that tour. Actually, I don't remember them playing.
No, you can check setlist.fm. You will see it. They did not play it. They skipped it. They did not. I'm not sure about the reason. I forgot. I think they or the audience did not respond right. I'm not sure what what the reason was, but or they did not like to play it, or they dropped it. But the thing is that was great. This was the first time they played Unchained with Sammy, and I really wish they had done more of that stuff at that time. That is really, yeah.
Maybe they made up for it. Maybe they dropped that, and yeah. When I saw them, they played Unchained, and I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. I mean, that was a steady song. I think that the whole tour they did Unchained. But I don't know. They dropped that song, but I'm glad I saw it. And I
wow, that's awesome.
Well, I have
Deja Voodoo. I can't believe this either, man. This is amazing.
Okay. And this is and this is not a set list. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it is a little bit shiny.
Did you get these off the stage?
This came from Ed's monitor, but you can see the spot. On the you can see that he stood on the. You can see the
floor, like it imprinted like the.
Yeah, it
like
was
floor.
pressed against the I believe I'm not sure the floor.
Oh, the monitor. Yeah.
I think it was. No, yeah, you can see the stains. But this came from Ed.
That's from Ed's side. Wow.
Yeah.
So that's what he looked at. That's what he saw.
And I messed it up. There was more here. This was the first meeting in San Diego.
San Diego. 92?
That's 92. Yeah, that's correct.
92.
That was when we
San Diego 92.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Oh shit! No, oh shit! Oh, it's slipping. Oh. Okay, now.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, it's all good, dude. These guys, they want you to come back. So look at this. Can your new friend come back sometime? He's really cool.
What?
Yeah. Oh
okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely robots.
Okay. We're not even halfway. So.
We're changing the time slot to noon now, so you can be here every show.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's correct. Oh yeah. That's fine. Oh. Okay. Well, it may be some passes. Oh, I this is my favorite backstage pass, I guess, because this is from San Diego, and this is actually EVH is not the EVH, but it is Mother Van Halen, Eugenia Van Halen.
Whoa!
His mom took care of us.
You knew their mom?
Well, I knew, a friend of mine in Holland. His mom was her sister.
Oh wow!
And you know that. Well, you can read the whole story on the Van Halen news desk. That was the first meeting. There's a lot of things went wrong back then. That was we were in Los Angeles during the Rodney King whole going on. You know, the whole court case.
Yeah.
You remember that with all the fires?
I remember that.
And
I remember that. And I remember reading your story. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were right in the middle there, and you know, and it almost seemed like we just came for nothing because concerts were canceled because of safety reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And then we moved to San Diego, and so we had to do a lot of calls and faxes because you know that was before internet, and so that was very tricky. But in the end, it worked out, and we got VIP passes and got to meet the band for the first time, and that was fun. That was fun. You know, it is that.
Wow! In '92.
That is in '92, yeah. But you know, the thing is that the band really, I think Alex, you know, Edward, he was in general, Edward was always busy, or very tired. I have to say, often I just let him be. Sometimes you say a short talk and you say hi and blah blah blah. But often I think, okay, just let him be. He's busy or he looks tired, and I think he appreciated that.
Mm-hmm. And this would be after shows. This would be afterwards.
Yeah, but no. Sometimes also before the show. It's it's in '93. I was. I had some raw fish with me. The herring. The brothers love to eat that, and I gave that to Zeke Clark. That was Sammy's and Ed's roadie for a while, and guitar tech. And I gave it to him, and he said, "Yeah, I will put it in the dressing room." And I said, "Yeah," and then you eat it. And then he said, "No." And then later on, he came pick me up. He said, "Okay, you come on." And you. So I went into Ed's dressing room, and indeed, there it was on the table. So he did not lie. He actually gave it to them. So, but Edward was always very delighted to see that. That he was.
I think there's a photo. There's a photo from 83 or so of him and Valerie, and he's actually eating one.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. That was when they were in Amsterdam. It was on honeymoon, and no, that's right. And every time when I went to the States or on tour anywhere, I always brought jars with fish and. And sometimes, the customs, because American customs are very strict with food and stuff. And, but I always packed it well. It was sealed and no problem. But it was always, I have to answer questions. Why are you bringing this? And then they say, yeah, I'm going to see the Van Halen brothers. Oh, then it's okay. You can walk. Yeah. So,
did you eat that? Did you eat the herring too?
I don't eat that. No way.
Why? No. If Eddie loves it,
I don't.
You wouldn't try it. You didn't try it.
No, no. I don't like that.
This guy would love it. Okay. My cat Ned.
Oh,
he would love it. Look at it. There he is. He heard us talking about it. He wants some. When you come out to visit me, or when we go to Cabo at some point together, you'll have to bring some.
Okay. All right. Okay. It's I think I think only the brothers like that. Sammy and I'm not maybe yeah. Well, Sammy is he loves food, but I don't know about that. But for the brothers, I always brought it and some sweets. So some real Dutch food, and they always like that. Yeah.
I'd like to try it. I'd like to try some.
Yeah, I don't know. In how far? I mean,
there's fish where I am. I'm in Santa Cruz. I'm right by the ocean. I'm right by San Francisco. Mm-hmm. Have you been to San Francisco?
No, never. I wish that is on my list because I like to see that bridge.
The Golden Gate Bridge?
Yeah, there could only be one.
I saw it yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that is.
Yeah.
That is. I like to see that. It's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
It is always impressive to see things in real. Things only from pictures or TV, and then you see it for real. It's always that is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's another one. I go from one thing in another, and it's a bit talking about eating.
I'm so hungry.
I have this one.
Whoa! So that's you.
Yeah, that used to be me.
That was you.
Yeah,
Sammy Hagar.
When I still had hair. Yeah, but the funny thing is that this is in '95, also backstage with Bon Jovi, and a friend of mine, he said, "Yeah, there's still no picture of you and Sammy. And I was just about to eat the banana, and he said, "Oh, that's okay, don't mind." And Sammy joked. He said, "No, I don't want to go on the picture." He said, "Unless it's something stupid." And then we took this picture.
That's wow.
Okay.
Yeah, Robot. Yeah, that's very cool.
It's,
He's saying he likes the idea of you bringing Dutch snacks to LA for the Van Halen brothers. I mean, that's very special.
No, I have to say that's funny because I was there in 2007 and 2015, and yeah, both times when I came in, I only saw Alex, by the way, those both times, and we came in with a plastic bag with some stuff. And well, he always was curious, so he looked inside. Hey, what did you bring? What did you bring?
What'd you bring me?
Yeah.
That's so cool, man. That's wow.
Yeah. He said, it was always fun. I mean, in 2015, we came in, and it's like seeing old friends, and that is. Yeah, that is good.
Mm-hmm. And you would walk in, and they would know you, right? They'd remember you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's well, things went wrong the last time, and I feel knowing what we know now, I still regret that it went that way. It's we were supposed to see both brothers, and I was in touch with Janie, because Janie was not only Edward's wife but also the PR lady. So I had arranged with her that we were supposed to meet both brothers, and but well, things, I have to say, whenever David Lee Roth returned, it became more difficult backstage. The last couple of tours, I had lemonades, and with lemonades you can walk wherever you want. I show you.
Oh, laminates.
Yeah.
Laminates.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I say that wrong. Sorry.
They said lemonade.
Oh, yeah, lemonade. Yeah. Oh,
I like lemonade.
Yeah, me too. I prefer those. Where did I? Okay.
So you would have all access laminates. It sounds like.
Yeah, let me.
Or backstage, or after show, or
so,
before show. VIP.
This was the 2004.
Wow.
Yeah, with this, and that is different. I have one example, because people sometimes mistake that for this one, because people pay a lot of money. That was, I think, that was the first time in 2004 that you could pay a lot of money and then for a ticket, and then you could see the sound check.
Yes.
And they called it a VIP treatment, but it was no VIP. You were guided. If you were lucky, you got a backstage tour. But I think it was rarely that the band was there. You were very lucky to say hi to someone, I guess. So, I mean, you got the tour backstage without the band, and then you could see the sound check, which was maybe 20 minutes or so. And then you had to leave again. But then you had, for example, this pass. That was, I want all access. And it was kind of a VIP thing, but it was not really.
That's the one you paid for. Anybody could have bought one of those.
Yeah, but this one was the one that you really could go anywhere you liked.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah, but for the last tour, or the last two tours I was, this was 2007, and this is 2015. There was only a sticker, this is just for one day, or you can see AVH, yeah. 9/24. Yeah, this was Austin on September the 21st, and you see, I was guest of Alex, and so I was, for this one, I had to be escorted by security, and the guy said, "Okay, I'm in charge, and when I say time's up, time's up." Very strict.
And so you think that's because when David Lee Roth was back, It sounds like it was more security, more strict backstage. Because it sounds like during the Sammy years, you could go and do whatever you wanted, hang out. It just sounds more fun. Sammy Hagar is more fun than Roth. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, you know that, and actually, no, they always had separate dressing rooms. For instance, I can show you this. I have these. They always had instead of putting names there, they just said smoking and non-smoking. This is the balance tour. So sorry, it's,
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dressing and like this, and non-smoking. So it is clear that the non-smoking was for Sam and Mike, and the smoking was for the brothers. It didn't say that, but that was the case. But later on, they all had their own dressing room, and I'm pretty sure that the brothers and Wolf, they did not see Dave before the show. I think they just met on stage. That was very much separate, and I think they just wanted to keep people out as much as possible. And I think Dave had a lot to do with that. He was not a very not a social guy, I guess. That is. He did not. I see the question. Yeah, that's where.
Was the guy keeping you away from him this tall?
It must have been Johnny.
Was it? Yeah, was he my size?
It must have been Johnny. Yeah, I did not recognize you back then. Yeah. So. So we go from
welcome.
Hi. Great to see you here.
Man.
And I go from one to another. This is, by the way, from the last tour. I always like to take this from the wall when I leave. You should not do that before the show. But
digging through the trash.
But this, that's where it ends up anyway. So why not just take it? And I love to see this. You see all the passes, and I also have this from the 2004 tour.
All the different. Oh, so that's like the security, that's like a check. Like they look and see like what the different colors of the different passes mean.
And actually, I have also one. I don't have it here. You remember with Live Right Here, Right Now, there was a Souvenir Backstage pass.
Really?
Well, in Europe,
I never got backstage to any.
No.
I tried. Believe me. No, I never. No, I never. No. I asked when I met Billy Sheehan. You know Billy Sheehan?
Mm-hmm.
I met Mr. Big. Quick story. I lived in Lincoln, Nebraska in 1992. I was friends with a radio DJ that started playing the song To Be With You. He was the guy that first started playing that. The song became a huge hit for them. So the band, Mr. Big, came to Lincoln, Nebraska to thank the DJ and to play a show and to do some signings. I skipped school that day. I got to hang out with the band and all that stuff. And every time, it's kind of a running joke. Every time somebody mentions Paul Gilbert, I show this picture. That's a selfie with Nuno and Paul I took at a NAMM show one year.
Oh, that is cool. That is cool.
But anyway, when I met Billy Sheehan, and actually Billy was on the show here one time. Where's the?
He was. Oh.
Yeah, we talked to him one time. If you want to see that video, it'll be right. It'll be in the chat.
You just said that this was the best show so far.
Oh, dude, yeah. This is the best show we've ever done.
You're a bad liar.
This is the best show we've ever done. But no. So when I met Billy Sheehan, this was 1992. Van Halen was going to be in Omaha, Nebraska the next month.
Mm-hmm.
And when I met Billy, I didn't ask him for his autograph. I said, "Hey, can you get me backstage at Van Halen? They're going to be here next month." He's like, "No, I can't." He's like, "I can't." So, but I never told him I said that. But I got to talk to him, a couple years ago or whatever. And very cool dude. Very cool dude.
Oh yeah, I have been texting with him, on Messenger once.
Mm-hmm.
So he actually replies. That is nice.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He definitely does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, but yeah, I never never got to go backstage at a Van Halen or like some of those passes. Like I've had maybe I don't know if they're replicas. Back in the 90s, 80s, you know, there's the magazines where you could order stuff. You could order the T-shirts. You could order the picks. I ordered some Eddie Van Halen picks. When I got them, I could tell they weren't real. They were fake.
Yeah.
They weren't because they were too heavy. They were way too heavy. His picks were like super thin, right?
That was even before internet?
Yeah, this is before internet. This was late 80s.
Oh. Gee, I would have thought that most pics, the fake pics, were because you have to be very careful. You know, it's Edward's first pic, which is very expensive. Fakes are being sold for $1,500 or something, and then you have a fake, you know, and it's really terrible. But I think that I thought always that the more the fakes came up together with eBay and but I did not really realize that even back then, before internet, they also fake those things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was guitar. It was through like, let's say, Metal Edge magazine, right? You remember that? Yeah. Did you remember that was a magazine we had out here, and I would order stuff through there, and I got a couple Eddie Van Halen guitar picks, and they said on the front it had the Van Halen logo, on the back it said Eddie Van Halen, and then 5150. Yeah. But when I got them, I mean, I was smart enough to know I don't think these are legit because they were too heavy. Okay. They were like, I mean, maybe they were just misprints or they made up a second batch just to give out to people. I don't know, but I could tell that Eddie wouldn't have used those because they were way too heavy. Because I remember at that time his picks were super thin. Okay, or so I heard. So I always heard.
Well, I think he had different sizes, or I don't know, the couch. I don't know. No, yeah, what it's but he have difference. But if you think they were fake, they probably were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think they were. Greetings from Scotland. The EVH Appreciation Channel.
All right.
How do you pronounce Eddie's middle name? How do you pronounce it?
Lodewijk.
Lodewijk.
Lodewijk. Ja, dus Edward Lodewijk van Halen.
Edward Lodewijk, and you say Von, right? Not Van. Von.
Yeah, Van Halen. Yeah,
Von Halen. Von Halen?
I like that. People having trouble saying that.
Yeah. Von Halen. So the actual pronunciation of Van Halen is Von Halen.
Van Halen, yeah.
Halen.
Yeah, it's just it's just a very no, you don't hear it often, but it's a common name, but it's very Dutch. It's very Dutch. If you see that, then you know it's from Holland. In Belgium, they often write the name like Vandenberg in one word. Mm-hmm. If that is what someone's real name, then it's probably Belgium. Yeah. Learning all the time.
Yes.
Time.
Yeah. Wow. Barcelona is here.
All right.
And then Heather is asking, do you have an absolute favorite that means the most to you? Like an item, like a collectible.
I think
it's hard to choose.
I don't know if Heather was there from the beginning. But I think these the strings from Ed's guitar, this is I mean it's nothing because he used thousands of these sets, But the thing is that these were on his guitar in the Rotterdam show, and the Rotterdam show was a homecoming concert, and
in 1993,
it was they hadn't played Holland for 13 years. And the crowd absolutely went crazy, And the Rotterdam show was sold out within an hour or so, and this was the fastest sellout of the tour, and yeah, that was a crazy show, and actually. The next day, I was talking to, I don't know if Matthew or maybe Alex, because the next day they played in Belgium, and they said, because Sammy was very much very positive. He said, yeah, this is. I think Sammy was the one calling it the homecoming concert, I believe.
Mhm.
And the next day, I talked to Alex, and he said, no, I said, yeah, Sammy always say things like that, you're the greatest and blah, blah, blah. And then Alex said, no, he meant that. He really meant that. He said tonight is going to be a hit and run compared to yesterday. Yeah. So they really enjoyed that. And that is, yeah.
A hit and run or a
Yeah. It's
What? hit and run?
hit and run.
Hit and run? Or home
Well,
run?
No, just play and get out.
Oh, okay.
This is, I mean,
Hit and run.
that's what they said.
That's wow.
And I believe they always gave 100%. They never
Yeah.
did it easy, but well, nothing compared to Holland. That tour, that is yeah. So it meant a lot to the brothers to be there. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
and they always liked that. I think they. The funny story is in '93. That was when I was in Munich.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the opening show of the tour. And around in that area, there were also American soldiers. In Germany, is many American soldiers, and some of them were also at the door, back in the back on the back side of the venue, because we were waiting there to get our passes. And then the road manager came out and gave us the backstage passes. And then some of those American guys said, yeah, we want to have backstage also. We came all the way from America. And then the road manager said, so did we. And then, you piss off. It's really, because we were from Holland, that was, that we were in favor. And I mean, we were not in Holland as well. We were in Germany, but because we came from Holland, we were allowed to do a lot of things. And
Mhm.
and that is because the brothers like that. It's,
Mhm.
So even I think even if I did the fan club, of course, and that certainly helped. But I guess that if you just anyone coming from Holland and knock the backstage door in America and say, hey, I came all the way from Holland, I want to see Van Halen, I think the big chance you could get in. I guess
That's cool.
might not be, but that could be. No, because if people from Holland they had it's they were in favor.
It was very special to them.
Yeah,
Like family. It'd be like family.
yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
yeah.
And if they had those jars of fish with them, especially.
yeah, you had to bring something. Yeah, that is correct. Yes, no, but I remember when that was many years later during the Van Halen 3 tour. Scotty Ross, the tour manager. He always took very good care of us. I think he's the best tour manager a band could have. He never forgot anything, and. So in the beginning of the 3 tour, I thanked him for that. Say, hey, Scotty, thank you for arranging everything. And then he said, oh, you don't have to thank me. You're part of the family. So
Wow.
that was cool. Yeah.
That's very cool. That's very cool.
That is absolutely. And but unfortunately that was that was a very short tour. You know, it's just, then the accident with Alex happened in Hamburg. Did you know that? Did you get
So,
that?
something fell from the ceiling.
Yeah, exactly. That was during sound check. They just had played House of Pain.
Really?
Yeah, they did. I mean, that was the tour with Gary, and you know
And they
that,
played House of Pain
in the sound check.
in the sound check. Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
Yeah, and you know there was always the fun with seeing the sound check. That they always you're fooling around. They did some Black Sabbath stuff, or you know, they like to do that. And well, while playing Unchained, I just we were on the backside, just sitting on some road cases, and during Unchained, I believe it was, we hear a yell, Alex, and he comes from behind the kit, and you know. And then we saw that half the roof had come down,
Oh my gosh.
and it fell on his arm, and you know, and yeah, so the show, no more show. But that was only I think it was the fifth show in the tour or so, or the sixth. So it was pretty much on the beginning, you know. They had to cancel.
This was Van Halen 3 tour?
Yeah, and that you know
Okay.
that was. And that, you know, a lot of people did not like the album or Gary, but in my opinion, they were on fire.
What did you think of that record? I remember. Well, what did you think of it?
I can understand that people disliked it, but for it is all different, you know. But I think that is what Edward said. You know, if you play the same, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You know, if you make the same record over and over again, then you're fucked. And if you try something new, you're also fucked. It's, you know, that's how it works. So I think in general that the songs, it has some great songs. And well, it also got to do that, you know, with at that time I was in very good contact with Erwin Masper, you know, the Dutch engineer. Who did the sound? He had done Balance, and later on the two songs with Dave, Me Wise Magic, Can't Get This Stuff No More, and Humans Being, and now he was working on Van Halen 3, and that's the time that we were in the studio, my friend Eric and I, and one of these days when we went there, Erwin, he drove us around in his car and put on some songs. Gary had sang just the day before, and they sounded absolutely great on his stereo. And
Wait,
well,
you got to hear some Van Halen 3 stuff before the album came out?
a year before the album came out.
In 97. Well, that's this, like the story here, right? I was going to show this. You guys were featured. This is one of the stories you did for Van Halen News Desk. 5150 visits 5150 Studios. So the 5150 Dutch fan club, which was you. Oh yeah, photo by Erwin Musper. Oh yeah, so he took this picture.
Yeah.
Wow, and that was the Van Halen. That was their engineer,
Erwin. Yeah. But you know, the sad thing is that you know, I forgot about the timeline, but you know that they were working on the album, and at one point, Erwin, he had private, you know, in the family there was something going on, so he had to leave for a while. And when he came back, Edward said, "No, you're not necessary. You're not needed anymore. We did it ourselves." So all the stuff that Erwin Musper had mixed and done was neglected. You know, Edward had thought that he could do it himself. You know, and ignoring 25 years of experience, of mixing experience, because I think we all agree that the stuff that Erwin did before, like Humans Being, and I mean that is the best sounding ever. You know, Can't Get This Stuff No More. I think you might agree with that. And
Right. I see what you're saying. So Irwin, so he did. You said he did balance, right?
yeah, the
Like
sound.
and you're talking about engineered. Like he was in the studio
Hmm.
engineering, meaning placing the microphones.
Well,
You
yeah,
know.
actually, the engineer is responsible for the sound. I mean, I have a picture of Erwin of the drum kit from Alex drum kit. There are about 30 mics or so, and that is why on the album cover or in the CD, the booklet, it said by the thank yous, it said Erwin too much mics Musper, you know, and Erwin he was
Oh,
very.
right. The photo inside the best of.
Mhm.
It's the drum set, and it's all cables, right? That one.
Yeah, no, no. Irving gave me another one, uh, but
Wow.
it is. But Irving said I would have preferred that they left my name out altogether because I totally disagree with what they released. He said that the final result is sounds like crap compared to what he did, and so
Wow.
yeah, so he would have preferred, yeah, not to be mentioned on the on the album altogether.
On Van
So
Halen 3.
yeah,
On
that's right.
Van Halen 3
Yeah,
you're talking.
and so I think that if Irvin, if his this was yeah, I never heard the full record done by him. He promised me to play it for me, but we never met again, or not, we did met, but then he did not have the tape with him
Mhm.
because he still got the tape. He still got the recording, and yeah. So I think that people would have judged that album differently if Erwin could have finished his job. And it's very sad that Edward. That's. I mean, I used to call him Jekyll and Hyde.
Hmm.
He was two different kind of people. It is he was the kindest guy, and also yeah, very much a control freak. He wanted to have it his way or the highway, and that was not always the best decision, I guess.
Hmm.
It's, yeah. And I'm sorry to say that, but I think that was the truth. If Aaron could have done his job, then it would have been better. But then the tour came, and Gary was prepared to do anything, and I think that worked. I mean, the songs they played were amazing. So, I mean, they played "I'm the One." Actually, Edward was never a talker on stage. He never said anything or hardly. And I remember on Rock am Ring, he announced "I'm the One." He said, "Are you ready for an old one, a real old one?" And then they hit "I'm the One." But Edward, he was in a good mood. He never would do that. He never announced the song.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah. Very rare. Very,
hmm.
very rare. Yeah, man. I didn't get to see Van Halen 3 because I was on tour. Well, it's a really quickly. I'll tell you my story.
Mhm.
In 1997, I get a phone call from a band looking for a guitar player, and they're telling me, oh, we're working with Desmond Child.
Oh.
Which, do you know who that is?
Yeah, it's a big,
Songwriter,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
songwriter,
Yeah.
producer. So,
Mm-hmm.
long story even shorter, I end up moving into Desmond Child's house. I end up living with the dude and
Oh,
working with a band. Playing,
yeah.
I was the guitar player in this
Mm-hmm.
band, working with Desmond Child. And for those of you out there, Desmond wrote Bon Jovi's
Mm-hmm.
"You Give Love a Bad Name," uh,
Aerosmith. Oh,
Aerosmith, "Dude
yeah.
Looks Like a Lady," Angel. Uh, I don't even know. Like
Mm-hmm.
many, many, many hits. many songs. So anyway, so Desmond would be like, I'd be in the studio tracking guitars, and my main guitar at the time was the Eddie Van Halen Ernie Ball Music Man.
Mm-hmm.
I've had one of those since 1992.
All right.
So that was my main guitar, and so I'd be in Desmond's studio in his house recording, and Desmond would be to motivate me. He'd be telling me stories about when he worked with Eddie, because he had gone to 5150 and was riding with Edward. This was before. I think this is before you were there. This was like 1996 when he was there.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Ish, somewhat. He was the one responsible. Desmond was the one that got Mitch Malloy involved.
Oh, okay.
With the band. He had called Mitch Malloy. He was leaving 5150. He called Mitch and said, "Hey, Edward and I were watching one of your music videos. I want you should meet with them."
Oh, okay.
So he was responsible for that. But yeah, my point to this story is this all happened I was living at Desmond's house in 1998 when Van Halen 3 came out. So I was busy playing shows and recording when that tour happened. So I didn't get to see them on that tour. I missed that whole tour. But I did get, again, that bad word, bootlegs of VHS tapes, and I got to see shows of that stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, in the mean, you did not really have a bad time at that time. I mean,
oh no, it was amazing. But it's a very weird. When I think of Van Halen 3 and that whole time, it totally takes me back to working with Desmond, and so it's very weird. When you listen to a song or an album, it takes you back to the time. Like you can remember, like I can remember every Van Halen record I bought. I can remember exactly where I got it, when I first heard that song, when I first heard Don't Tell Me on the radio, I was in the car.
Oh, yeah?
When I first heard the Twister song, Humans Being, I was in the car driving. Like I remember exactly when I first heard a lot of that stuff. So Van Halen 3 to me takes me back to living at Desmond Child's house and working with him and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is... Okay, what is it's you did not have a bad time, I guess.
No, it was great.
And I hope you still have the Music Man.
I still do.
Because they're getting so expensive now.
I know. I know. I still have it. I still use it.
Okay, that's a real treasure.
Mm-hmm. Do you play?
No. That's that I collect. But I don't play. No, no. You cannot call that playing. No, no. At least that's what the neighbors say. No, if I play guitar, I do not. I don't even plug in. So no, this is just not to tease the neighbors. No.
Mm-hmm. But you have some cool guitars, though, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
really cool. Like I mean, you got some cool stuff. I mean, we're scared to see what you have, man.
Okay, well, it's I haven't shown this on Facebook yet, but maybe I don't know if it's it's okay. I'll show you.
The show is called Exclusively. Remember.
Okay.
If you guys are digging this, smash that thumbs up and subscribe. What is that?
The thing is, Edward, I have a couple of or most of the Stripe series. Then the 5150 came out of Stripe series for a ridiculous price, in my opinion. So I got to meet a friend of mine. I won't mention his name. He does not want to do that. But his name is The Kid. We call him The Kid. And maybe you heard of him.
I know.
Yeah,
I know him.
And he built this for me. And if you want to have a 5150 Kramer, you should have the real deal. And then it's like this,
Wow, look at that.
Yeah. And then he asked which version you want. I said, okay. Oh, I did not really think about it. So he said, I want to have the newest one, the latest one. So that comes with the 7th tuner.
Right.
You see, this is, but it's even the whole. You can see that the headstock is broken. You know,
the headstock break.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know the real story behind that? The headstock break?
Just let me put this back. I'm very careful with this.
Don't break that headstock. I don't think it's really broken. I think it was made to look like that.
No,
right?
no. But that's the good thing, you know. But the kid is a master, you know. He's really no, he's terrific. And the funny thing is, or the good thing is that I really loved that we met at the Met, and
you went to that? Oh
yeah.
my gosh!
I
I should have gone, man.
I met. I saw the Frankenstein, the original, and I met the kid over there. You know, and that was just great. So if you're watching, kid,
he was actually on one of my first shows I ever did.
Oh yeah, he did. It was right.
He was actually on. So there is a show on the channel here from 7 years ago with him on here with us.
Actually. Yeah, then he was really a kid. No, but it's amazing. A young guy like that, you know. I mean, he wasn't even born when I was already into Van Halen, you know. But
neither was I.
No, that's right. Yeah. I'm an old fart. I know. Don't rub it in. But but you know, it was so great to meet him, and you know, I it's unbelievable what that guy can do, and you know, and if I compare what EVH does, you know, then I say no, thank you. You know, the other ones are okay. You like the Bumblebee. You know, the original Bumblebee was never that much beat up. So if you buy that one brand new from EVH, it's fine. You know, and the same goes for the Star. You know, that is okay. But if you have talking about the Frankenstein and the 5150, yeah, I mean they're totally beat up. So I don't care about the new ones. No, and no.
Well, you know, I like them.
Yeah. If
I
you
like
play,
them.
You know,
I play. I play.
No, I mean, you know, if I like them to.
I know what.
I know as real as possible.
I know what you're saying. And Michael B, thank you for all your support, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, Michael B. I know exactly what you're saying. I mean, the thing is, do you know Chip Ellis, or do you know who he is?
Yeah.
Okay, he's a good friend of mine.
Okay.
He's a good friend of mine. I know him very well. We were actually walking across the street to go into a NAMM show one year, and we talked about this. And the Van Halen, the EVH Stripe series guitars, the Striped series, those are made to be tributes to those guitars. They're not made to be exact replicas, exact. You know, they're brand new. They're shiny. Yeah. You know, they're made.
But Chip Ellis, he also built the $25,000 Fenders.
That's true.
Which those are not even correct. You know, and I think if you have to pay $25,000 for a guitar for a replica, then I expect them to be good. You know, and I can assure you that the kid can make many guitars for that price, and then much better. I mean, the $25,000 version does not even have the right reflectors.
Do you have one of those?
No, but I do have a shitty piece of guitar with the right collector.
Well, you know, Eddie said that the original guitar was shitty.
You see this? This is just a piece of shit, exactly like. Kijk, you can recognize if you see here, these are squares, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And if you see pictures of the $25,000 copy, these are hoe zeg je? I don't know the English word.
The shape. You're saying the shape
Yeah.
is different.
Yeah, let me see.
Triangle, square,
No.
circle, diamond.
Yeah.
It's like a diamond.
It's a diamond. Yeah. So it's a totally different shape. And if I pay $25,000 for a guitar, then I expect them to have the right reflectors. So like this.
But what?
Yeah.
But even so though, what about? I mean, those guitars. I mean, they're official. Eddie signed off on those guitars. I mean, that is an official Van Halen guitar.
But maybe Edward did not even realize, did not even see. You know, Edward did not care about that. He, you know, I mean, there are people like me, you know, and yeah, I mean, we are very. I think to Edward it was just, oh, there's a reflector, then it's okay, probably. I think he might not even have seen the difference. But I'm guessing that. I'm guessing, but I think he didn't care.
Like it looked close enough for him. But again, though, like what I'm saying, though, he approved it. He approved it. He liked it. He had them. He played them himself. I mean, if you saw that tour, well, he played a mini version. He played like a smaller version for little guitars. A lot of people don't realize that. He played a smaller Frankenstein for little guitars, but then I think he came out at the end and played a Frankenstein for like Jump or something. And that would have been one of those guitars. So technically, it's a replica of a guitar that he did actually play.
Yeah, in 2012, I think.
2012.
2012. Yeah, I think he played. Yeah. So you know, it's. But you know, he was very.
But I understand what.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm on Facebook too. I do see the debate every day about the guitars, about this isn't correct. Even I think somebody in our chat watching this right now, I think they're involved in some of those debates every day.
Yeah, no, the Donny Ward. He's
know,
also a very young guy, but he knows everything, and it's almost scary. And I'm sure that Donny Ward knows more about Ed's guitars than Ed himself. No, Edward, he did not care about that. It's. I mean, you know, and like. I mean, I understand if I build a guitar or I buy a guitar, I want the 1971 quarter there, you know, and we know what it is. And we want to have the exact guitar, but I think we should be glad. I mean, and Edward, he just took whatever he needed to get that tremolo, you know, from moving. From moving the you know
from pulling back.
Yeah. So if a piece of paper would have worked, then he probably would have stuck that. So I think we should be glad that it wasn't a newspaper from April 4th, 1980. Otherwise, we would have a problem, you know.
Yeah.
How can you find that newspaper?
People would be hoarding. Yeah. These people would be hoarding more newspapers in their basements.
That would drive people nuts, you know. It's so that you know that, but he didn't care about that. I mean, he never mentioned. He never meant to put a 71 quarter there. He just needed something to put there, you know, and that people copy him. Yeah, he never liked it, by the way, and that's one of the reasons that the kid does not want his name out in the public.
No, Eddie, he was a real. I mean, he was the real deal. We all know that. He was just the total package as far as a musician, a player, everything. But as far as his guitars, his instruments, he didn't care what they look like, as long as they functioned, as long as it worked correctly for him, it was fine.
Yeah, well, it is actually, you know, and it is crazy that replica had to cost $25,000 because, you know, when I interviewed him back in '97, we were talking about the Frankenstein, and then he said, "Yeah, it's just a piece of shit." And then he said that Hard Rock claimed to have bought the original Frankenstein from Sotheby's.
Oh, here we, dude. I have that exact quote right here, man. Because I have the window open. I just happened to scroll, and it's right there, like you just said. So
Yeah.
here it is. Here it is on the screen. What you were just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So again, link below, Van Halen News Desk article. There's an interview that you did with Edward. It looks like, you know. So here it is, right here. Right here. So you said you asked about you said I want to do a story for 5150 about Van Halen stuff for the Hard Rock Cafes. Edward says Peter Morton, who owns Hard Rock Cafe, is a great guy, a good friend of mine. He doesn't know it's like the Hard Rock, I think, in Vegas. He said they claimed they have his original Frankenstein. You're like, no way. And then there's the quote. So what did Eddie say?
No, the funny thing is that back in the day, he thought $20,000 for his original was a lot of money, while later the replica cost $25,000.
Wow. So Edward thought that was like, even that was too much back then.
For the original. Yeah, but,
so what?
Yeah.
What did they buy though? They don't have the original. So they bought
no,
a Kramer, one of the Kramers or something.
No, So they paid back the money. So they bought a fake. I mean, you could never claim that they bought the original Frankenstein if it's still at home with Edward. So so Sotheby's. That's what he said. What you can read here is Sotheby's fucked up, and that is not. It is very a very quality auction house. So that's not too good. That's not too good. This, so yeah, I almost held the original Frankenstein, but it never happened.
I was about to ask you, did you get to see any of his guitars?
No, we got to see. That is what you can see in the pictures on the article you just showed. You took that. You took this picture. Oh my gosh! So you did get to see a bunch of his guitars. Yeah. I got to see the yellow double neck, and the red. Yeah, you can see there.
So there was a red one.
The red one, but in the back, if you see the back side of the yellow one.
Mm-hmm.
If you
right there.
Yeah, exactly. That is the double neck. The yellow one. The yellow one.
That he used for Secrets and Cathedral back in 1983.
And two.
Actually, I know the guy that actually built these guitars.
Yeah,
we had him on the show a couple times years ago. His name's Paul Unkert.
Oh, that's it. Oh, this is also by Paul. All right.
Paul Unkert did these. And actually, another friend of mine who actually was Eddie's guitar tech during the those later tours.
Yeah.
That Tom Weber.
Yeah.
He actually called me. He actually repaired one of my guitar necks recently for me.
The story goes that the yellow and black was meant for Tom.
Yes. Yes.
But the powers that be made sure that it went to Edward.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, I'll have Tom Weber on here very soon. He's actually on tour now himself. He's very busy, but he called me the other day because he repaired one of my guitar necks for me, and as a present, like he just did it. He just did it, and
even before you said that, I wanted to say that he's a good guy.
Oh, he's awesome. Yeah. He's awesome, and yeah, as soon he will be on the show here at some point. As soon as he's but he's very busy at the moment.
Okay, well, that is good for him. That is good for him. Yeah.
Yes.
He had some rough times.
But. So wait a minute. That's you?
Yeah. I hate to say it, but that's true.
Wait, so that's you next to Eddie. at 5150,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
looks like he's signing your magazines.
That is correct. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is the next one. Oh, that is cool. That's like here.
You guys,
So,
this really is the best show ever. I mean, this is the best.
oh, let me take
Look
it
at
out.
this. Look at this.
I kept one, of course. I always did that. I actually, you can see that is in '97, so that's quite special because Van Halen did not tour that year.
Mm-hmm.
So, while we edit, I think I just okay.
So he signed these for the fan club members.
I think I gave him. There was a fan club meeting day was coming up. So I gave him a bunch of magazines, and I gave them all away. They were just prizes to win. I never sold anything, or I just
Wow.
yeah, and I always hated to ask autographs. I really disliked it, and for the last couple of years tours, I did not even do that. In the last time I saw Alex, and it's so much more relaxed if you just talk to the guys and not bothering them with autographs. Some people have a whole stack of records and then they almost sign, like you see the magazines over there. Because I had a good excuse to give him those magazines. Just I said, yeah, the fan club day is coming up, and would you like to sign it? And then it's no problem. But otherwise, I would never have dared to ask, to sign so many autographs. No, I disliked it, and I think that he appreciated that. He was always very polite, but. Not doing autographs was better than doing autographs,
Yeah.
And there is not even a picture of him and me together. It's the one on top. Let's say on top of this
Up here
article, the first one with my friend Eric. That is the only picture of that comes close as a post picture with Edward. There is no picture of me. Yeah. There's no picture of us together, and
even though you got to talk to him and see him many times.
Yeah, and I never said, hey Ed, I want to be on a picture with you. No. That's I'm like in the beginning you saw the group photo in San Diego, and so that kind of pictures, but yeah, but just the two of us. No, no, it's not. No, it's I regret that. That is well. It should have happened. Okay, we cannot turn back times, and but I still got the memories.
Oh, so
yeah,
many.
I think if I had her maybe come back to your question, what is the most valuable thing in my collection?
Right.
And that is my memories.
There you go.
Yeah, you can spend a shitload of money on the collection, but you cannot buy the experience. And,
No.
And I think that is the best that could have happened to me. Yeah, it's, yeah.
That's the answer right there.
Yeah, it's yeah. So I don't know what to say anymore.
Wow.
No, it's well.
Let me show a couple more of these pictures here from this Van Halen News Desk article. These are great. These are great, man.
Well, these actually pretty bad, but it's it's
but the experience was amazing.
Yeah. That this is very stupid that I did not take more pictures. It is, that is yeah. Now these days we take 100 pictures.
Yeah.
I only have a few, and yeah,
wow.
I like. I don't know. I think I don't know where it is, up or down, but the one with the keyboard, I like very much. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I think I don't know where it is, up or down. Did you see this? This the original T-shirt, you know, the with the old or the original Van Halen logo.
That's the original. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had those on display. That's like on display at 5150.
Yeah, it was not
Those
even
shirts.
it was not behind glass or so. It was just stuck on a board.
Mm-hmm.
I think together with all the necks and stuff and yeah.
All those necks.
Oh, actually, this was. You cannot see. I think there was another picture that he's standing next to his father's suitcase, and that is the suitcase that his father used while traveling the world. And
This one.
When he went to Indonesia, where he met his wife Eugenia, he took that suitcase. So Edward was very proud when he said, "Yeah, this suitcase is actually older than I am."
Wow.
Yeah, and he kept it. You know, it is. His father was very dear to him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember when that guy asked him at the. Did you go to that? The thing in Washington, Smithsonian. Was that
No.
the interview?
No. Yeah, it is a great interview, by the way. But
Yeah.
no, I was not there. No, you know, I live in Holland. You know.
Yeah.
No, because I have to say that I was lucky. We were planning on going to New York anyway. So then I thought, oh, this is great. I have to see the Frankenstein. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have come to the States again. But for the Smithsonian, no, I was not there. But it's a great interview, and I like that there's even a part that he's speaking Dutch.
He's speaking Dutch, and I think there's somebody there asked him if he could play with anybody ever, and he had said he wished he could play with his father, play music.
Yeah, and then it got quiet, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Somebody offered me a ticket for that, and I should have took it. I should have gone.
Yeah.
Should have gone, but they ended up going themselves, which is good.
No, that was a great time.
Oh my gosh!
But
look at that, the electroharmonics, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is actually just a cardboard keyboard, and then he used this for Sunday afternoon in the park and 1 foot out the door. And while he showed that to us, he wanted to rip it apart, you know, to show that it was just a piece of shit, just a card thing. But I think, lucky for Wolfgang that he did not succeed, because Wolfgang later used this on Mr. Ed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
wait,
but, you know,
he actually wanted to tear that thing apart just to show you guys? It was just...
No, he was on the backside, there was a hole, and he put his thumb in, and he wanted to rip it apart, but it was too strong for him.
And see? Is that the actual one that he used on Fair Warning?
That is the, yeah.
I mean, it's possible he probably had a few of those. I mean, because that's a production thing. But still, it shows you that he didn't care. I mean, he to him, his instruments were just working tools. If he wanted to actually tear that thing apart just to show you guys that it was crap.
Yeah. No, yeah. You know? It could have happened that it just fell apart right there, right? You know, and yeah, I know, and I liked it about him. You know, it's.
Wow, I can't believe, dude. I mean, you got to spend time. I mean, in just the legendary 5150 studio, and look at that. You get to see all those guitar necks and busted necks, and you probably saw broken guitars and like stuff like everywhere, huh?
Yeah, but you know, I'm always, you know, I'll be honest with you. I never saw the studio.
Oh, like the room, like the board and everything.
Because you know, we were in the how do you call it, the relaxed room, I guess, you know, where the couches and the TV and you know, so we were in the lounge, I guess, the lounge room, and but we never were actually in the studio. And the next day, Erwin Musper, he came to our hotel, because our hotel was right next to where Erwin lived. And then he said, yeah, you were not allowed in the studio because there was too much stuff lying around that he did not endorse.
Oh, you mean other brands?
Yeah, other
Of like
brands.
guitars and stuff? Like they didn't want pictures of like.
Well, I don't know exactly, but he had his 5150 cabinets, or the amplifiers, of course, and he had a PV for the guitars. So probably there were too many Marshalls, or I don't know, but there was too much stuff that he did not endorse, and he did not want us to see that. And but the thing is that he should just have asked. If he asked me, okay, you can see it, but please don't write about it, I would not have done that. So it's a pity. It's well, maybe we did not have time anyway, because if it wasn't for Valerie, we would have seen the the Frankenstein. It's Valerie, she came in and she said, "Hey Ed, how long is this going to take?" Without saying, "Hey guys, how you doing?" She was kind of moody, and Ed had to spend time with Wolfgang, and the question was quite clear. He had to stop our interview.
I see.
So
did you get to meet Wolfgang? Did you get to see Wolfgang?
Yeah, he came running in, and when we said hi, or his father asked, "Hey, say hello to these guys," and then he got scared and ran away again. He was. Let me see that. He almost, because we were there. March 5th. So he was almost 6. In the next week or so, he would turn 6 years old. So he was still a kid, and
he's like 30 now. That's crazy to believe, huh?
Yeah, well, if you had said at that time that he would be the Van Halen's bass player, then I would have said, no way. No, it's just
wow. And there's all the issues of your magazine right there.
What? Okay, I see.
No.
Sometimes I cannot do two things at the same time. I see some questions, but no. Sorry, what did you say, Johnny?
Oh, there's all the issues of your magazines. I get officially they're called zines, right? That's the official name.
Yeah,
like fanzines, like homemade. Like out here where I live, I don't know if you're really into like do you like Green Day? Do you know who that is?
No, not so much. I don't. I'm not so familiar with them.
You know the name?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from here. They're from Berkeley, California. And when I was back in the early '90s, myself and my sisters, we hung out at this place called Gilman Street, which is a club in Berkeley that Green Day used to play at before they got big. I used to sell guitars to Green Day. I've got some stories too, man. Yeah, I used to work at a guitar shop, and Green Day used to come in, and I used to sell guitars to them. I'd talk to them, and
okay.
And
this is you should invite yourself one day.
I need to be a guest on my own show one of these days.
Yeah, and then I will watch. Okay, then I'll see that.
You'll have to interview me on one of these.
I'm not such a good interviewer.
No. Well, I'm not either, but you just got to do it.
No, okay, let's go ahead. No, but that's kind of cool. I mean,
but anyway, back. Anyway, real quick. Yeah, in Berkeley, the punk rock scene, you would have these. Well, I'm sure they're everywhere. You had magazines like these, but they called them zines, and you would have like people would come through like at shows, and they would hand them out for free. They'd print them up. They'd print lists of like upcoming like shows, like all like interviews. I mean, this is before the internet. You know all this.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different stuff like this, but a Van Halen zine. I mean, this is cool.
Yeah, it is. I really love doing that. I mean, it was really a big piece of my life. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And do you think I mean, because of where you're from, I mean, you're running the Van Halen, the Dutch magazine, but
Mhm.
because of where you're from, I mean, that gave you all this experience. Like,
Yeah, no, yeah, like I said before, I guess it helped very much that I was from. I'm from Holland. They
mhm.
because well, Edward he chased more or less he chased people using 5150 illegally. It's a trademark, and you cannot use 5150 or anything like that.
Can
It's
you
called.
repeat that again, please?
Oh,
There's other people trying to use that name.
okay, well, I mean, the people were sued sometimes. It's just, so Matthew Brook. When we first met, or later on, he saw a magazine. He said, "Did Ed give permission for this?" I said, "No, no, no. I just do this." And Edward never said anything about it, that it was not okay, while other people got sued.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure it's got to do with the fact that it was just small. That's one thing, but the other thing, I'm sure it had to do with the fact that it came from home, so it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I never asked anything. I just did it. So,
Mm-hmm.
did I say that out loud?
Somebody clip that, please.
Yeah.
That's
But you
awesome,
see,
man.
yeah, but you see, kijk, look,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, it was called
Whoa.
5150 without permission. You see,
Yeah.
but it's so
That was a registered. Yeah, he registered that trademark, and then it was used for his amplifiers and
mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. But okay, so I got this sign, and I kept one
Dang.
again. I kept one for myself, and I think I think that they signed 5 of these. So the 4 other people in this world have also this one. Okay, and a third one, and then we're done with signed. So this one is.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah, this is I
Whoa.
love I love
Look at
the
this.
simple one.
Look how huge Edward's signature is on that one. It's huge.
It's an well, no, sorry,
It looks
Edward.
huge. Yeah, you never see his
Edward
signature
shirt.
that big.
Oh, here, yeah, here.
Usually.
Oh yeah, okay. I never.
Wow.
Okay.
That one's very special, man.
I never
Put that
realized.
back in the plastic, quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I think every issue I let them. No, yeah, not every issue, but the ones that got signed. There's I think about 5 or so, and I kept one for myself, and then the rest all gave away. So I think some people are. I made some people happy. I hope. So.
You've made us very happy today. I'll tell you that, man.
And I'm not even finished yet.
Oh,
or do we have to leave?
we don't have to. We don't have to. I mean, we can keep going. I mean, I know. I mean, it's been we're going on 2 hours. And I told you I would tell you. When the 1 hour mark went. Okay. What time is it there? Is it 10?
No, 11 already. 11. Well, I still got some nice things.
Okay, we can keep going. And dude, you can always come back too. Because you have to come back to interview me at some point.
Oh yeah, but I got so much stuff. I'm surrounded with so much stuff now. So once I got this for you guys, then I'll probably just finish it. No, I got this from this. I got this by fax, for good old fax. That doesn't exist anymore. But Uri Masper, the guy, the Dutch engineer, he sent me this by fax. And these are the sheets. I don't know. Can we see?
Yeah. Miwai's Magic.
That is the cue sheets for
the cue sheet.
Roth. You see?
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah. So you can see.
So it's the timestamps for each lyric, for each line of the song.
Yeah. Yeah. So I thought that was cool. And so I have these from Miwai's Magic and also from Can't Get This Stuff No More.
Oh man!
You can't get this stuff no more.
You really can't.
No.
Especially, actually, you still can right here on exclusively Van Halen.
Oh yeah.
Good plug.
Oh yeah. Oh, keep that up. Keep that up, please. Kijk.
Oh.
Yeah. This,
Wait. Hang on. We got to show that.
Oh.
So you made that just for...
Yeah, I'm prepared.
Ah!
I'm completely prepared for this.
Okay.
Do
Do you want to take a break?
Can
You want
we
to-
have a very short break?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Actually, I've got music. I can
Oh,
play.
yeah, you
You
do
guys,
that.
we'll be right back. Right
do
back.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Let me play a song. All right, don't leave, you guys. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. And here, I'll just make a couple announcements. There we go. Wow, that song's almost 3 minutes long. It's like the same thing over and over. A couple of announcements here. Let's see. If you guys are enjoying this, please smash that thumbs up and subscribe. We got 44 thumbs ups. Thank you so much, you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Normally these shows are 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific, right here on Johnny Beane TV on Fridays. This is a very special episode here, an earlier show. So normally there'd be a show tonight actually in just 3 hours. There would be an actual show. I don't think there will be a show. This is the show for today. Right? Well, this is the show for... best show we've ever had. I keep saying that. But yeah, I was just telling everybody how normally these shows would be at 8 o'clock Eastern on these days. So this is the show for today, right now. Literally, right now. Yeah, actually what? So we're a couple hours. I know you're like 11 p.m. there. Mm-hmm. We can keep going for a little bit if you have some stuff you want to show, and you can always come back too. You can always come back.
No, but like I said, I put all the stuff on the table and stuff, so I'm prepared for now. So
okay.
And
hey, William DeSalva.
Okay, this I would just continue.
Okay.
Well, I have some stuff from the Balance tour. There was, that was the tour that they played with Bon Jovi. And
yes.
That is. I think they never minded. It's a lot of people say, that is impossible. Van Halen opening for Bon Jovi, but they did not really care about that. I mean, they even played in daylight, and they were okay with that. They just wanted to play music. That's all. That's all they cared about. And
they were musicians.
Yeah, exactly.
Not rock. They weren't rock stars like Bon Jovi.
Oh man, I can tell you. I can tell you a story about Bon Jovi.
Oh
yeah, it drives me crazy.
I used to live with the guy that wrote their biggest hits. You remember that?
That's right. Okay. No, but I can tell you this. I was backstage in Nijmegen, the place where Edward and Alex lived, and they played there with Bon Jovi. And we were backstage and with the friends and family part of the, and there was a rope in between. There was the Van Halen camp and there was the Bon Jovi camp, and there was they had a rope to make to separate the two camps, which I thought, well, okay. If I'm not allowed in the Bon Jovi camp, so be it. I don't want to be there anyway. So. And when Bon Jovi hit the stage, the security. I mean, I was talking with people pretty much at that line, on the.
Yeah.
And security came to us and say, "Yeah, we have to move 3 feet behind because Bon Jovi was passing by." And the way they were, I don't know, 50 feet away. I don't know. And then I think, I mean, why? We're talking. We're not even watching Bon Jovi. No. I still can get mad about that. Okay.
Oh.
But so they played in Berlin, and it was in Berlin. That was very. You should check that out. The Waldbühne, and it's very, very. It's like an amphitheater. It's really in the woods, and like a Greek theater. It's really. I mean, with I cannot. You should see,
Good.
but it was in the middle of where people live. So that there was a curfew, and it said this. So I took this, and I thought it was funny that it said this: death penalty and lots of money.
So they had to be done by 10:30. Otherwise, that would have happened.
Yeah. Exactly.
Even to Bon Jovi.
Yeah. So that meant. That meant, of course, that Van Halen could not play too long. Yeah.
And it was a big place, right?
Sorry.
Was it a big venue?
No, not that big. It's always hard to say. I don't know, 10,000, maybe more. Yeah, I don't know. I have some pictures of it, but I don't know. Maybe you should Google it. The Waldbühne in Berlin. But at that time, the 5150 tour, it was almost every day raining. And that was the time that Edward he walked with a cane. He had this. He did not have his hip replaced yet, so he was in some pain. So sometimes he walked with a stick, and sometimes there was he used a golf cart. And because it was raining, they had to keep the golf cart somewhere safe when it stays dry. So they built a tent, and they called it
5150. Oh, wait, that's covering that. There we go. 5150th?
Yeah.
MASH.
You know the series. You know the series,
yes.
don't you?
Yes.
Okay, so because from the series, that is the 50. That is the 40th MASH. I don't know. So I thought this was real funny.
So that's the 5150th.
But this is not. Yeah. But
So,
I think you.
So that they kept that on the tent that covered Eddie's golf cart that he drove around.
Yeah, but I thought the name was funny.
Oh,
but I think young people don't understand this. You have to be an old fart.
I actually don't understand that at all.
No. Okay.
No, I get it. I always changed the channel when that show came on. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. No, you did not.
Well,
MASH?
it was bedtime. I had to go to bed by then.
Oh, okay. Because MASH, I think, in my opinion, MASH is one of the best series ever. No kidding.
Especially the 5150th.
Yeah. No, but no kidding. I mean, there was. It's a perfect mix of comedy and drama. It was never better.
No, I was too young to watch it. I never saw it.
Okay.
I never saw it.
But okay, another example of another fine example why Bon Jovi were not the kindest people, or at least the management, well, or at least the management, because the tour manager of Van Halen wanted to give me a laminate, but instead, the Bon Jovi management, who were in charge, said, "Oh, you're not allowed to give out laminates. So you have to take care of your guest every time, every day. You have to just give them passes, So I have a few of these. Oh, can you see?
Bon Jovi.
Okay, so this is the Holland pass, the VIP, and with some different ones.
So there were Bon Jovi passes. So there weren't Van Halen passes?
No.
There was just Bon Jovi ones that they would.
They wrote Van Halen. I was guest of Van Halen.
And is that actually Elvis on there?
Yeah. And I think Boy George.
I don't think that's Elvis.
No.
He looks like him.
Oh, is it? Okay, but you see that they just did it like this, and
wow.
For Wembley, I got this at Wembley Stadium. That was
that a big show?
Wembley Stadium.
Wembley Stadium. That was pretty big, huh?
That is, I don't know, 60, 70,000.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess, and So I was. Okay, and the opening show of the Balance tour. No, I'm not sure. No, maybe not the opening, but they played one show by their own, and they used this pass for that. But you see, it's North American. But this is actually my pass from Paris.
Oh wow!
So the band did not made special passes for this tour. Mm-hmm. So for the, I think it was only one show they were headlining, and they just used an American.
The North
pass.
American ones,
yeah.
Because really, yeah, I mean most of the audience there would have been from there.
Yeah.
So it would have been very tricky for someone from North America to go to the show and to have one of those.
Yeah, but they use different colors anyway, so it's yeah. So it's and then again this one. No, I'm not sure. No, I don't know. It's It's then you take a guess. Okay, and well, I have some more. This is from Rock am Ring, Rock in Park. That was cool. I mean, that was funny. This was the tour when also Ozzy was there, and Rammstein. I don't know how big that is in America. The German band Rammstein.
Rammstein. Oh, they had that one song.
Well, they actually had more songs.
I was familiar with one of their songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, but a great. I never heard of them before, but I saw them live, and I was overwhelmed. I saw their. I never heard of them, and the first time I hear them, I was on stage from the side of the stage. I could see them, and in one song, in the song Rammstein, the singer gets set on fire, and even from the side of the stage. You could feel the heat. Yeah.
You're like, this is a show.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that in Germany, Rammstein is huge. I think even back then, in 98, they already very big, when Van Halen played. Later they were Van Halen was before Rammstein. Do I say no? Yeah, I believe so. I think Rammstein followed Van Halen, and the closing act was Ozzy. Huh. But at one show, I forgot it was. I think it was Rock am Ring. When they came off stage, Van Halen. There was the guitar player for Rammstein. He had a silver Music Man, and he wanted to sign it, and he was very nervous, like a fan. Yeah, so I watched that happening. That Edward was signing his guitar, and Edward was very relaxed, but The guy, yeah, he, like a fan, he was nervous while he was a big guy himself, And I thought it was, funny.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a great spot.
And I had at that same show, or maybe the show before or after, I had the bathrobe duty.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the bathrobe. So when Ed walked off stage, I have to give him the rope, the bathrobe.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. I was family. You remember?
Yeah.
Well, oh, you should hit the button now and then hit me.
That's. I just have this one.
Okay. No, it's getting crazy now.
What are you drinking, by the way?
Just mineral water. I especially did not drink alcohol because otherwise I would go crazy. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to stay normal. But okay, next exhibit.
Oh wow!
This is another one. This is from the 3 tour. Yeah, this is from the 3 tour. This is also one. I think Rock am Ring. And the funny thing is, the other side. I think this is from Berlin. But the funny thing is, you see, they used in Berlin, Germany. They used the set list for Australia, for Brisbane.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So, yeah, but I think it's funny that you see all the technical details. You see,
Yeah.
Alex said, "I don't need no stinking click," but he does. but
for live, yes.
Yeah. So for the keyboard songs, you see with click when it's love.
Click.
Yeah, click.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Volume. Does that say some vocal up for Alex? Okay, so from Main Street, they want the vocal turned up. Oh, this is Alex's set list. Solo number.
Yeah, probably. I cannot. Probably. Yeah, that must have
Human
been.
being EVH.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise it would not make any sense.
Yeah.
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 So I think this is cool.
This is really cool. This is a
lot
of cool stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, I still have some original things that Mike wrote for my magazine.
To our 5150. Huh?
Fanatics.
Fanatics?
Yeah.
We're back. Hope to see you soon, Mike. Look at that.
And he also was kind enough, one time I asked people to answer some questions. Mm-hmm. And I also sent one to Mike, and he returned it. But he missed...
Questionnaire, Van Halen 5150.
Yeah, but he misunderstood my question, but it's okay.
Did he actually fill that out? Like you mailed it to him and he mailed it back?
Yeah. And you see his favorite songs.
Top 5 songs. Too Hard. Top albums. Fair Warning, Van Halen 1. Every album with Sammy. There you go.
Yeah, I think that was just to be political correct. But because that was in the time that Sammy was in the band.
Yeah.
But I like it that he loves Fair Warning. That is so that made us friends.
That's great. And I'm just assuming that you love all of it.
Yeah.
Everything Van Halen you love, it's all Van Halen to you. Same as me.
Well, the thing is, and maybe stupid for me, it's so. I recently found out or realized my stool is going down every time. Yeah, I'm going. To
I'm
your
down
level.
here.
I'm going to your level. But geez, I know what really. I don't know what. No, I forgot. I was afraid this would happen. That I forget what I wanted to say. Okay, next. Oh, no, I really forgot.
Oh, it's all good, man.
Yeah, never mind. I got another one. This is yeah. Actually, fucking much. He had that on his 93 picks, on his bass picks.
Oh.
And so he wrote it here. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. No. No. Okay. No, I just forgot. It's that comes with age. It's, oh, I got some cool stuff here. This is. Okay, let me see. I got here a very. This is an original.
Oh my gosh!
From I don't have too many. You have to ask Steve Emerson for the real, gems. He got very rare Japanese promo posters and stuff like that. I don't have them, but at least I got this one. This is original from the whiskey.
Oh wow!
And
the whiskey presents Van Halen.
Yeah. And I got it for free.
For free. Oh, that's even better. The whiskey. When would that have been? 77?
I believe so. It was pretty late. It was pretty late in. It is one. Yeah, not a very old one, but I mean it's original and I mean it was. It's an oldie, so. Yeah, sure.
It's pretty big too. So it looks like it was made like they were like almost like probably almost signed or maybe they were signed or something. But
I think they even already were signed back then.
Okay.
I think I forgot. I did not do my homework properly.
They were definitely pretty big when that was made.
Yeah.
But still not like national like we
no.
all know.
This. No, not. I mean, not in Holland yet, and But well, that I think that that is I think that is a nice story. No, not it's a terrible story actually, but no, that it shows a lot of how Van Halen as a people, how they were and. Because in the day when we were in Hamburg, when the accident happened with Alex. Before that, it was in Hamburg. Remember Hamburg and Germany, and we were waiting for the band. The band was late, an hour late, and we were already inside, waiting for them for the sound check. And they showed up an hour late, and then Scotty Ross, tour manager, he was always very busy. But this time he walked up to us and he said, "Oh, glad you guys made it." And Edward, he was always very, very to himself. He's not, he's all very quiet. And he went on stage and he saw us sitting and he said, "Hey guys, I'm glad you made it. Good to see you." And I think, what is going on? And it turned out, and even Gary Chiron, the same. Oh, good, blah blah blah. I think, what is going on? And it turned out that on the way to Hamburg, there was the biggest train accident ever. Over 100 people got killed in that accident, and the band was worried about us. That we might have been in that train.
Oh wow!
So on the way to the venue, they were talking about us. I hope those guys are okay, and that really meant a lot to me. That they really care. It's not. Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, that really that made impression on me.
That's wow, man. Did you guys take the train?
No,
a different train.
No, we were by car, so there was no problem. And we, this was in '98, so the internet was not too much. We did not have cell phones yet.
Yeah,
and I mean, I did not. but so I had no clue that this had happened, and so I was surprised by that. But it made a big impression on me that they actually cared about us. Yeah. And then later it showed Edward also as a very as a his feelings. When it was very clear that the show was cancelled, was going to be cancelled, because Edward, Alex, he was hurt on his arm. He was rushed to a hospital, and before we went, we wanted to say goodbye, and so we went backstage, and then Edward, he was sitting on the stairs, and he was like this way, and he was crying, and he was very worried about his brother, and all he could think of was his brother, plus he wanted to play. And it was only a small venue. Actually, it was placed from a bigger venue to a smaller one because of poor ticket sales. And but he so much wanted to play that was all he cared about, And Mike, on the contrary, he was very he will be okay. He was very relaxed. He was right, of course, because I think not too long later on, Alex, the tour went on in America, because I think that showed a lot of class from the band. They did not cancel the tour altogether all at once. Even the next show would have been that this was this fight. Let me see. Sorry, I was distracted. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Sorry, no. Russell. I saw this coming in. But yeah, if you're watching still. But no. So they were playing in. We were here still in Hamburg, and the next show would have been in Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard they actually drove the trucks to Sweden. And actually, a friend of mine who was at the Sweden Rock Festival, he said that the merchandise stand was even there with Van Halen stuff. So at the very last minute, Van Halen was cancelled, so they did it day by day, because Holland they also was supposed to play in Holland on the festival, and it's only a few days before it was finally cancelled, and then later on they did the rest of the tour. But the first few shows they did it, it's every day, seeing how it's going, and if they can play, yes or no. So it was not. I mean, they had every reason to cancel because poor ticket sales, and that is probably the reason that they never returned. Because the show in Berlin that we saw, that was the last European show for Van Halen ever. They never returned to Europe, unfortunately. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
That's dang. Wow. Hey, Nelson.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Nelson.
You do that? Okay, I'll just do my checklist. See if I have something interesting to say.
Yeah. Yeah. See if now my internet's getting weird. I'm getting the my screen might look kind of strange. I'm getting the Wi-Fi thing that pops up. For some reason.
Oh, is it? Are you okay?
I just have to wait for this Wi-Fi logo to go away. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's back. Yeah. Okay. For some reason, the internet gets kind of strange every now and again. Let's see. Yeah. We can go for a couple more. Well, technically, we're almost at 2.5 hours.
I see.
If you have like a couple more things you want to show, and then, like I said, I know it's getting late where you are, but yeah, you're always welcome back anytime. Yeah. We can always.
But it's it's okay. It's tomorrow. It's Saturday. But you understand. I did not want to start at midnight. So I think for me this timing was perfect, and I guess for some European people watching also.
Yes.
So that was a good thing. Oh, you want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
Okay, that's because there was, I actually in '93, is Van Halen played in Rotterdam, and the crew stayed there in the Hilton in Rotterdam, but they wanted to go, on the day off, the day before the show, they had a day off, and the crew, so Greg, Greg, Matt, and Zeke, they wanted to see Amsterdam. So we said, okay, we come pick you up, and we go see Amsterdam. So my friend and I, we came in the Hilton hotel, and then we wanted to go, and Zeke said, no, let's wait, because Michael Schenker had called, and he wanted to join us. And I mean, that's what made totally sense to me, because he said he worked for Michael Schenker. And I mean, he's a guitar tech, so I did not think anything about it. But so we waited for 2 hours, and then I keep the story short. It turned out that he was confused with my name. So yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's funny, man.
So Zeke was, he was kind of pissed off.
He's like talking. Was he talking to you though? Like telling you, "Oh, I think Michael Schenker's going to show up," not realizing that's you.
Yeah, but because he said that he worked for Michael Schenker, I mean, it could have been. I mean, it's a very small world, everyone knows everyone, and I did not know if Michael Schenker was in town. It could have been. So I did not think, hey, he might be confused with my name. My name is not Michael Schenker.
Did Michael Schenker ever show up?
No, of course not. So yeah, but I think he never recovered from that. Because I thought all the way he was kind of moody. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And,
But you got to hang out with those guys though too, huh?
Yeah, actually, if I crashed my car, then the whole tour would have been cancelled. I mean, there was Zeke Clark, was Sammy, was the guitar tech, and Matt Brook and Greg DeFalco. That was the bass tech for that tour.
Craig DeFalco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to have him on Facebook.
I think he's gone or not.
Yeah, I haven't seen him on Facebook.
I mean, he unfriended me.
I think he got married. I think he got married, and then I haven't seen him on Facebook in at least a few years.
Yeah, if you get married, then you get that. Then you leave Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or you have to share an account, and nobody wants that.
Then you better leave Facebook. Yeah. So no, it occurred to me that he's no longer on Facebook, or need.
I don't think he is. I don't think he is. Yeah.
No. So it is, but it's a fun story. It's. Let me see.
Let's see. How about one more thing, and then we can call it.
Well, you want to call?
No, because I'm being told now that I have to. I'm being told we have to share a Facebook account now. So.
Okay. Oh, that's.
You guys won't see me on Facebook anymore.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Some of that is a joke, but some of that isn't.
Right.
No, I do have to. Technically, from here, we have some shopping and stuff we got to do. So I do have to.
Oh, okay.
Split pretty soon. But do you have one more cool thing you can show us or tell us?
I do. Well, I just like to say that Edward, he was just a normal guy, and
dude, I've been telling these people that for years. People, you know how mad people get at me for telling them that.
Mm-hmm.
He was.
You know, I mean, everyone is entitled to say and to do anything they want, but you know, I would never call him the king or ever. No, that is not how he wanted to be. That was, you know, he was just a normal guy. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not doing. You know, I'm not praising him. You know, he's. I love that guy, but he's just a normal. He's just a normal person. And,
he was a normal dude, but he was very special, though, too.
Of course, yeah,
Yes.
of course, yeah. I mean, I mean, if you are allowed to visit him at 5150, then yeah, sure, that is the. Yeah, it cannot get any better, can it? It's,
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He was great. He was, and I think it was Stephen Rosen that said Stephen Rosen told me that Edward was responsible for the guest list, and well, the fact that I was able to be backstage so often, then probably if it is true what Stephen says, if that is correct, then he might have liked me. It's,
That sound.
and
I think he did, man.
and
Sounds like it to me. I mean,
yeah, and that gives me good, yeah, you know, it's a double feeling. I really wish I had spoken to him in 2015. That is, yeah, because I think I did not even finish that story about Janie. That in the end, when we were home and we did not get to see Edward, I got a mail from her saying, "Sorry, we missed you." While she was the one organizing everything, so I thought that was a bit strange. But then again, yeah, that's so. So I really would have loved to say, yeah, to tell him, yeah, he was doing great at that time, you know, after a very bad period, and I would have loved to tell him that I was glad to see him again, and but we could not do that. It's yeah, yeah, okay, it's
yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure if I want to. You want to see something very special,
Of course.
but you have to go, don't you?
I got 5 minutes.
Okay.
I got 5 minutes. Yes.
Okay. You know the pictures. You know the story in October '82 that Edward got his wrist. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. There is 3 in existence, and I have 1. Can you see this?
It's a
This is actually an X-ray of
an
Ed's
X-ray.
hand.
That's real?
Yeah.
That's a real X-ray of his hand?
Mm-hmm. That is. Yeah, you cannot see. Not really.
You can sort of. If you hold it up above you, like towards the light,
Oh,
like away from the monitor.
Wait a minute.
Like yeah, we can see it.
Okay.
I mean, there is the monitor, but yeah.
I actually talked to the guy who I bought it from. I will not mention his name. I think it's not correct. But I mean, it's mine now. But I actually asked permission if it would be okay to show this, because you know it's a bit strange. Maybe it's a very I'm not sure if I'm happy that I did this now. But you know,
Interview's over.
I think you know, I think that is very special. There were only 3, you know, and yeah, I think
wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a strange way to end this conversation. But I think this is what. Yeah, I think this is collectible wise. This is one of the highlights.
Collectability wise, it's not weird at all.
It's an.
If you're you know, yeah. If you're admit to being a collector, then it's fine.
Yeah.
then it's good.
Okay.
That's dude.
It's
Huh?
nee, dat is funny. No, I don't have his cast. No. No. I think no, but it starts to smell, I guess.
That would get weird.
Yeah.
That's where you draw the line.
Yeah.
No casts.
No. So
But dude,
okay.
you'll have to come back. You'll have to come back. We'll have to do another special episode.
I don't know
Again?
what to do then. I mean, I shoot all my, I did everything now. I told the stories. Maybe if I ever do that book I was planning, maybe then I can promote it by you.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah,
And actually, somebody in the chat here earlier was saying you and Steve Emerson will have to come back together.
Oh, that would be nice.
And that night, man.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It's all
okay.
good.
With my buddy Steve is always fun.
Oh, he's great, man.
Yeah. It's I hope I did not forget anyone. It's it's
Do you have a YouTube account?
no.
Okay.
No, I just watch YouTube.
You just watch.
I-
Okay.
I
Because I was
don't-
going to say, once we're done here, there'll be a comment section down below where anybody can type comments. So people will probably be writing comments to you and stuff.
Oh,
And
no,
if
I can respond. Now
you
I
can
can
res-
respond.
you can-
Yeah.
Right.
If,
Right.
Yeah. If it's good.
Yes. Yes.
um,
Yeah. But hey, Michael
It's,
Schenker, thank you.
I listen to that. It's okay. I think you would not be the first. But no, but I actually, when you asked me to do this, I was not so, I did it actually. I have to say because Steve was here before, and I thought it was fun to watch, and then I think, okay, if Steve was here, I have to be here.
Awesome, dude.
And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Well, it takes me a lot of time to clear up this mess here around me.
Oh, well, that's a lot of cool stuff to go through, man. You'll be sitting there the next couple hours just going through that stuff by yourself. I guarantee it, man. It's awesome stuff.
Okay.
Awesome stuff. So,
Okay.
so
Thank
you guys,
Hmm?
a round of applause. Say your name again. How do you actually pronounce it?
Michel Schinkel.
Michel Schinkel. Schinkel.
Try to say that. It's like you have a sore throat, And actually, I do. I was afraid
Actually,
that
I kind of do now.
like spit. Like if you do it like that, you're pretty close. But
Michel, I can't even do that.
yeah.
Next time, I'll work on the pronunciation of your name. And next
All right.
time we see you, I'll be
Okay.
able to say it.
It was Johnny. It was my pleasure to be here in the show, and I hope everyone enjoyed it and did not, find me annoying or so.
Yeah, no thumbs downs.
Okay. Oh, you see that? Oh, no.
Well,
thumbs?
no,
Okay.
I see 48 thumbs ups. Can we get 50 thumbs ups? Can we get 2 more, please? You guys?
Well, okay. Yeah, or 51.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get 51 and then take one away.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
51,
All right.
50. So, yeah.
It was very nice to talk to you, and okay.
Great talking to you, man. It's great to finally meet you. We've been Facebook, acquaintances and group, within the groups and stuff, but great to finally meet you in person. And dude, you're welcome back anytime, man. If you ever you got my messages, you're always welcome, man.
All right.
Always
Thank you
welcome.
very much. Thank you very much for the invite and for the hospitality.
You got it, man.
All right.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Have a good evening, because I know it's evening. It's almost morning now.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend,
You too.
and I'll see you next time. Okay. I'm gonna say goodbye. You can
All
split 'cause I know it's getting late. I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody,
right.
and then
Okay. No, it is. I watch. I will watch, but it's
awesome.
next time.
Awesome. Next time. Next time. Thank you so much, channel members of Johnny Beane TV. Thank you again for all your continued support. And make sure to tune in tomorrow night for Saturday Night Live. That's our weekly wrap-up show of like all the different shows that we do. We've got some very cool stuff. Actually, really quickly, I'm sure you know about this. Did you ever see those? It's a YouTube video that somebody made. It's a collection of photographs from Tower Records in Berkeley, California, where they did a promotion for the 1984 record. Did you ever see that video? Did you ever see that?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was. Sorry. Sorry. I was not paying attention at all. Sorry.
Did you ever see this? Did you ever see the video? There's a video on YouTube of a bunch of photographs of you remember Tower Records, the famous record store out here. There was a one in Berkeley, California, where they actually painted up the outside. It said Van Halen on the top of the record store, and it had like. Do you know of this? Did you ever hear of this?
I read something about it very recently.
We kind of talked about it last week.
That was it. Okay.
Was that it? Yeah, we talked about it on the show last week. Oh man, really quickly, let's see if I can find just to show you guys.
Is this the encore?
Van Halen Tower Records, Berkeley. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it was a promotional. Okay, I got to get through this real quick. Yeah, it was a promotional thing for the '84 record, and they did up like the inside of the store, but the outside of the store, they actually did this. They actually painted up like the outside of the store.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Van Halen.
Oh yeah,
Tower Records.
Cool. Yeah,
right? You've seen this.
I know this picture. That's very cool.
You know, these guys they're like making
putting
all this stuff on the outside.
Yeah.
The inside of the store was all done up like they're fixing.
Yeah.
Very cool. So anyway, this building, this is in Berkeley, California. This was 1984 when this was. But yesterday, a friend of mine, I live in the area, so yesterday a friend of mine and I, we actually went and found that building. That's the building, right? Now it's called Gangs of Berkeley.
Okay.
Now it's a what do you call it? The game store. Anyway, that's an update, and we're going to talk about that tomorrow because the host of my Saturday show is loves that stuff.
But I still got one encore.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you were talking about 1984.
Oh my gosh.
I have to apologize to Margot because I should frame it properly. But you can see it's this is what Margot, the original artist, you know about this, that she draw in a tear in the baby's eyes.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yes. Yeah, I can see that.
And she sent me number 1. That is cool.
Oh wow, man!
This is I cannot see. You cannot see. I guess I don't know. Is it? No. What is here? Oh, here is the number 1. Oh, whatever. Never mind.
Number 1. That's so the original artist of that piece.
Yeah.
So when Edward passed, she added the tear.
Yeah.
To that, and she sent you the number 1 of.
Yeah, but it is for sale. She did not send it for free. I have to admit, but if people are interested in you can order that at her site. It is really cool. It's really I love this. It's, but she already sold it without the tear, and. yeah, and after Edward's passing, she thought, okay, I have to do something, and then she came up with the idea to put a tear there and offered that. And I thought it was stylish to say. So I could have chosen. I wanted to buy it anyway, and then she came up with this, and they said, okay, this is very special, so I'll take the new version. So,
wow.
Okay, that was my encore.
Awesome, dude. Dude, thank you so much for joining us.
Okay.
Thank.
I thought we already done.
Yeah, we already did this. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
We will see you guys.
Yes,
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Probably
We'll see you
in
guys
5
tomorrow.
minutes.
Yes. And yeah, don't hang up. You'll see some music, and then we'll say our goodbyes. Thank you so much, everybody. We will see you guys tomorrow night. Exclusively Van Halen, Johnny Beane TV. Good night.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!